Greetings from Exam Heist. We have identified important exam questions. Practice these important questions 2-3 times to get 100% success in exam. Subscribe and comment, share PDF in the below comment section to get PDF of these 40 important questions. If you want to access full dump, please visit www.examheist.com. We have 24/7 support available for your doubts and exam queries.
Question 1. This question requires that you evaluate the underlined text to determine if it is correct. You have a Power Apps app. You create a new version of the app and then publish the new version. A customer goes through the process of restoring the previous version of the app. In the Version tab for the app, you will see two versions of the app. Review the underlined text. If it makes the statement correct, select "No changes needed." If the statement is incorrect, select the answer choice that makes the statement correct. Option A, no changes needed. Option B, 1. Option C, 3. Option D, 4. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C, 3. Question 2. A company uses Dynamics 365 Sales. The company uses a browser-based app named Sales Hub. You need to ensure that users can access data from mobile devices. Which app should users install? Option A, Dynamics 365 Remote Assist. Option B, Dynamics 365 Finance. Option C, Dynamics 365 Business Central. Option D, Dynamics 365 for phones. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D, Dynamics 365 for phones. Question 3. You are a customer service manager. You need to implement a Power Apps portal that allows customers to submit cases. Which type of data source is used? Option A, Dynamics 365 Connector. Option B, Microsoft SharePoint. Option C, Microsoft Azure Storage. Option D, Common Data Service. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D, Common Data Service. Question 4. A distribution company has multiple warehouses. Tax rates charged on sales orders need to be calculated based on locality and region. You need to recommend a cost-effective solution that can be implemented quickly. What should you recommend? Option A, check app source for a tax add-on. Option B, create alerts in Dynamics 365 Finance for tax table changes. Option C, implement the common data model. Option D, run a Power BI report. Option A, write scripts and code tax updates. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D, run a Power BI report. Question 5. You need to implement Microsoft Business applications along with the Microsoft Power Platform. Which 3 Microsoft products are part of the Power Platform? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A, Power Apps. Option B, Azure Active Directory. Option C, Power Automate. Option D, Azure Machine Learning. Option A, Power BI. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A, Power Apps. Option C, Power Automate. Option E, Power BI. Question 6. A large retail company implements Power Apps, Microsoft Flow, and the Common Data Service. The board of directors is asking whether users are finding value in the technology. The company would like to measure and report usage of the software. You need to recommend a tool to determine software usage. What should you recommend? Option A, Microsoft Intune. Option B, Azure Stream Analytics. Option C, Power Platform Analytics. Option D, Dynamics 365 Product Insights. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, Power Platform Analytics. Question 7. A company uses Power Platform. You must ensure that users cannot share customer data with other users. You must also ensure that users cannot connect to data sources unless you grant the user explicit permissions to access a data source. You need to recommend solutions to meet the company's security requirements. Which two types of policies should you recommend? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A, Office Cloud Policies. Option B, Group Policy Objects. Option C, Environment Level Policies. Option D, Tenant Level Policies. Option A, Preset Security Policies. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, Environment Level Policies. Option D, Tenant Level Policies. Question 8. A company is creating a Canvas app to track and analyze customer visits to their retail stores. Data about customer visits is stored on premises at each retail store location. The app must display data about customer visits when users launch the app. You need to ensure that the data is available for consumption by the app. Which tool should you use? Option A, Connector. Option B, Microsoft Dataverse. Option C, Data Source. Option D, Power Automate. Option A, Data Gateway. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option E, Data Gateway. Question 9. A company currently does not separate testing, development and production as per Standard Application Lifecycle Management (ARM) protocol. The company uses Power Apps for accounting and sales processes. The company needs to use only one login account per user. The company also must prevent development and testing from impacting production. You need to implement a solution to meet the requirements. Which method should you select? Option A, Separate environments. Option B, Separate tenants. Option C, Separate Microsoft Azure storage blobs. Option D, Separate connectors. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, Separate environments. Question 10. A company is evaluating ways that they can implement AI Builder. For which two scenarios can you use AI Builder? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A, send emails to all users who subscribe to a service. Option B, synchronize data from an external database. Option C, collect data from several data sources and display a dashboard that shows trending data. Option D, interpret images and perform an action based on the image. Option A, detect patterns in data and predict outcomes. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, interpret images and perform an action based on the image. Option A, detect patterns in data and predict outcomes. Question 11. A company plans to use AI Builder to help improve business performance. You need to determine which AI models are available for use. Which 3 types of models can you use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A, linear regression. Option B, prediction. Option C, object detection. Option D, anomaly detection. Option A, text classification. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, prediction. Option C, object detection. Option A, text classification. Question 12. A company uses Microsoft 365 in Dynamics 365 sales. The company does not have any developers on its staff. You need to explain to the executives the benefits of using Power Platform apps. What are 2 benefits? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: Each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A. Users can send emails from Dynamics 365 sales to their personal email addresses. Option B. Users can create Power Apps to create apps for different departments. Option C. Users can use Power Automate to share information between Microsoft 365 and Dynamics 365 sales. Option D. The company can unify all the mobile devices to one vendor. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Users can create Power Apps to create apps for different departments. Option C. Users can use Power Automate to share information between Microsoft 365 and Dynamics 365 sales. Question 13. A company uses Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management and Dynamics 365 Finance. User account data must be synchronized between the two systems. You need to ensure that the synchronized data is stored in one place. What should you use? Option A. Azure IoT Central. Option B. Azure Active Directory. Option C. SQL Server. Option D. Microsoft Dataverse. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Microsoft Dataverse. Question 14. What is the benefit of deploying Microsoft 365 and Dynamics 365 apps in the same tenant? Option A. Use common data services to connect to application data. Option B. You only need to set up groups in Microsoft 365 for permissions to all data. Option C. Users can access both Microsoft 365 and Dynamics 365 by using single sign-on. SSO. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Users can access both Microsoft 365 and Dynamics 365 by using single sign-on. SSO. Question 15. A company is building apps to support their business operations. The apps will use connectors to access data from several data sources and respond to a number of events generated by components. Which two operations can you use for connectors? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A. Actions. Option B. Plugins. Option C. Gateways. Option D. Triggers. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Actions. Option D. Triggers. Question 16. You are a sales manager for a large retail organization. You are creating a Power Apps app that will display customer product purchase information from your old point of sale (POS) system and need to link those sales to the customer accounts and product sales in Dynamics 365. Commerce. You need to use the appropriate component. What should you use? Option A. Microsoft Dataverse. Option B. Business Process Flow. Option C. Entity Metadata. Option D. Business Rule. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Microsoft Dataverse. Question 17. You create a Power Virtual Agents chatbot. You need to share the bot with other team members so that they can try out the bot before you share the bot with customers. What should you use? Option A. Demo website. Option B. Live production website. Option C. Test chat feature. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Demo website. Question 18. You create a business rule on contact entity to enforce the requirement that users must enter either a telephone number, fax number, or an email when creating a new record. The company decides to remove fax number from the condition. You need to update the business rule. What are two ways of achieving the goal? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A. Save a copy of the rule and change the condition. Deactivate and delete the original rule. Option B. Deactivate the business rule and change the condition. Option C. Take a snapshot of the business rule and change the condition. Option D. Change the condition and activate the change. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Save a copy of the rule and change the condition. Deactivate and delete the original rule. Option B. Deactivate the business rule and change the condition. Question 19. A coworker is creating an app in Power Apps and needs to automatically synchronize data from an external source. The coworker is unable to locate a suitable Microsoft-approved connector template in AppSource. You need to recommend a solution for the coworker. What should you recommend? Option A. Create a custom connector. Option B. Ask the outside source to send you the data once a week. Option C. Use Power Automate to connect to the database. Option D. Open a ticket with Microsoft and request a new connector. Option A. Use Microsoft Azure Service Bus. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Create a custom connector. Question 20. A toy company creates a text classification model in AI Builder to monitor customer feedback for specific key words. When negative feedback is received for a toy, the company wants to proactively perform engineering reviews for the toy and schedule additional training sessions for workers who produce the toy. What are two possible ways to achieve the goal? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A. Create a Canvas app. Option B. Implement the virtual agent. Option C. Build a Power Automate flow. Option D. Use the common data model. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Create a Canvas app. Option C. Build a Power Automate flow. Question 21. You need to display sales orders greater than a specific threshold in a Power BI report. What should you use? Option A. Filter. Option B. Power Query. Option C. Common Data Service. Option D. Connector. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Filter. Question 22. You are a sales representative. You create a Power BI report to visualize data from a Microsoft Excel workbook. Users need to be able to view and share the report. Which two actions should you perform? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A. Pin the report to a dashboard. Option B. Export the data. Option C. Publish the dashboard. Option D. Share the dashboard. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Pin the report to a dashboard. Option D. Share the dashboard. Question 23. You create a Power BI dashboard that displays data from Dynamics 365 customer engagement. You need to share the Power BI dashboard with coworkers. What are 3 possible ways to achieve the goal? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A. Create a Power BI workspace and grant coworkers permissions. Option B. Publish the dashboard as an app to your coworkers. Option C. Export the data into Common Data Service for others to manipulate in Power BI. Option D. Export the data to Microsoft Excel for coworkers to import and view in Power BI. Option A. Embed reports in your company's internal web portal. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Create a Power BI workspace and grant coworkers permissions. Option B. Publish the dashboard as an app to your coworkers. Option A. Embed reports in your company's internal web portal. Question 24. Your company has an on-premises Microsoft SQL Server database that contains legacy sales data. You must display information from the database in a new Power Apps app. You need to establish a secure connection between the database and the app. What should you use? Option A, data source. Option B, app. Option C, data gateway. Option D, Power Automate. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, data gateway. Question 25. A recent update has been made to a Canvas app. The update causes usability issues. You need to roll back the app to a previous version. What should you do? Option A, restore the previous version of the app. Option B, uninstall the app for all users and reinstall by using the package from a previous version. Option C, deactivate the live app. Import the previous version of the app and then activate the app. Option D, delete the app and create a new app based on the previous version. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, restore the previous version of the app. Question 26. You are a district manager for a large retail organization. You train each store manager to use Power BI to track sales and daily sales targets. A store manager remembers learning about the Analyze in Excel option but cannot find the option in their Power BI dashboard. You need to help the user resolve the issue. How should you advise the user? Option A, install the Power BI desktop app. Option B, select the spotlight button on the dashboard tile. Option C, subscribe to the dashboard and follow the email link. Option D, navigate to the report used by the dashboard. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, navigate to the report used by the dashboard. Question 27. You create a Power BI dashboard that displays common data model data. You need to share the Power BI dashboard with coworkers and allow the coworkers to collaborate. What are two possible ways to achieve the goal? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A, create a Power BI workspace and grant coworkers permissions. Option B, publish the dashboard as an app to your coworkers. Option C, export the data to Microsoft Excel. Make required changes and then re-import the data. Option D, create a Power Automate flow to export the data into a SQL Server database. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, create a Power BI workspace and grant coworkers permissions. Option B, publish the dashboard as an app to your coworkers. Question 28. You are using Dynamics 365 Sales. You need to create a Power BI report that includes customer office locations. The city and state columns must be combined to form one column on the report. What should you do? Option A, use Power Query Editor to merge columns. Option B, import the data. Option C, export data to Microsoft Excel. Option D, create a view. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, use Power Query Editor to merge columns. Question 29. What is a benefit of deploying Microsoft 365 and Dynamics 365 apps in the same tenant? Option A, you do not need to manually backup data. Option B, both will use the same time zone. Option C, you can use Power BI to display data that comes from both environments. Option D, you can implement single sign-on. SSO. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, you can implement single sign-on, SSO. Question 30. A company runs a call center to handle customer support inquiries. The company tracks metrics including the number of incoming calls and call resolution rates. The company wants to display the metrics on a shared screen that is visible to all call center staff. You need to recommend a visualization solution for the company. Which Power Platform feature should you recommend? Option A, AI Builder. Option B, Power Automate. Option C, Power Apps. Option D, Power BI. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, Power BI. Question 31. You are creating Power BI reports. You need to choose which filters you can use for reports. Which 3 types of filters can you use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A, drill down. Option B, automatic. Option C, database. Option D, manual. Option A, external. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, drill down. Option B, automatic. Option D, manual. Question 32. A manufacturing company uses Internet of Things (IoT) devices to monitor the temperature in different parts of their warehouse. You need to view near real-time information from the IoT devices in Power BI service dashboards. Which tool should you use? Option A, scheduled refresh dataset. Option B, streaming dataset. Option C, content pack dataset. Option D, Power BI data flows. Option A, quick insights. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, streaming dataset. Question 33. A company is using Power BI. The company wants to see which data connectors are available for building dashboards. You need to evaluate the available connectors. What should you use to see all the available connectors? Option A, Power BI Workspace. Option B, Common Data Service. Option C, Power BI Data Flows. Option D, Power Platform Admin Center. Option A, Power BI Desktop. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, Power Platform Admin Center. Question 34. You create a set of dashboards and reports for a project team that combines data from different sources in Power BI. Some of the data is considered sensitive. You need to distribute the dashboards and reports securely to the team. What should you create? Option A, a custom data connector. Option B, a published app. Option C, a Microsoft Flow. Option D, a Power BI workspace. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, a Power BI workspace. Question 35. You are creating visuals in Power BI. You create area charts, pie charts, and donut charts that use your company's data. You need to display the charts to others at the company. Which 2 objects can you add the charts to? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A, Power BI Service. Option B, Power BI Reports. Option C, Power BI Desktop. Option D, Power BI Dashboards. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, Power BI Reports. Option D, Power BI Dashboards. Question 36. You are using Dynamics 365 Sales. You need to pull data into a Power BI report for your team. The city and state columns must be combined to form one column on the report. Which function would you use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A, use Power Query to merge columns. Option B, import the data. Option C, export data to Microsoft Excel. Option D, create a view. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, use Power Query to merge columns. Question 37. A carpet cleaning company uses Dynamics 365 Sales. The process for entering customer information during on-site sales calls is very complicated. The company wants a simplified screen that allows salespeople to capture the customer name, phone number, and other information while speaking to the customer. You need to recommend a solution that works on various types of mobile devices. What should you recommend? Option A, Microsoft Dataverse. Option B, Power Automate. Option C, AI Builder. Option D, Canvas app. Option A, Power BI. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, Canvas app. Question 38. A company using Power Platform is implementing Power BI. The company plans to connect to several data sources and create reports and dashboards. You need to identify the data sources they can connect to. Which two data sources should you use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Option A, Microsoft Excel. Option B, Microsoft Dataverse. Option C, Microsoft OneNote. Option D, Microsoft Word. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, Microsoft Excel. Option B, Microsoft Dataverse. Question 39. You create a multi-page Power BI report for an organization. You must enable salespeople in the organization to use the report to view data relevant to their sales region. Only, you need to enable security for the report. What should you use? Option A, sensitivity labels. Option B, Microsoft Azure Active Directory. Option C, Microsoft Trust Center. Option D, data loss prevention policies. Option A, row-level security. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option E, row-level security. Question 40. User 1 creates several Power BI dashboards for a company. User 1 shares a dashboard with User 2 who works for another company. User 2 reports that she is able to view the dashboard. User 2 forwards the email containing the dashboard sharing link that she received to User 3. User 3 reports that he receives an error message when he selects the link to view the dashboard. User 3 can view a dashboard that he has created. You need to determine why User 3 receives an error. What is the issue? Option A. User 3 is running an out-of-date version of Power BI and must upgrade to a newer version. Option B. User 2 is signed into the dashboard and must sign out before User 3 can sign in. Option C. Forwarding the email does not share the dashboard with User 3. Option D. User 1 is signed in using the wrong organizational account for Power BI. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, forwarding the email does not share the dashboard with User 3.